How's it going, everybody? If you run a food truck business here in Michigan, then this video is for you. Today I wanted to go over some of the basics around the insurance coverages that you may need for your business, because having the right insurance coverage in place is essential, not only to protect the truck itself, but your business as a whole. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Brian. I'm an independent insurance agent based here in the state of Michigan, Metro Detroit specifically, and I work with businesses on their commercial insurance programs, as well as helping families and individuals with their personal insurance, their home, their auto insurance as well. My goal with this channel is to pass on a little bit of educational information to you so that you can make more informed decisions around your insurance, and then overall help answer any questions that you might have. So let's get into it, and before we get too far into the video, I do want to invite you to subscribe to the channel, and if you find this video helpful, useful, anything like that, please feel free to like, share, pass it along with anyone else as well. Food truck insurance is going to be a little different than regular auto insurance or standard restaurant insurance, because it's going to be a mix of both. You have a vehicle that moves, but it's also your storefront, your kitchen, and your business as a whole all in one. The first and most obvious piece of insurance coverage is going to be your commercial auto insurance. This will cover the actual physical damage for the truck, and this will be through comprehensive and collision coverage. And this policy will also include liability coverage. In case you get into an accident, somebody's hurt, there's property damage, whatever it may be, there's a lawsuit that follows, so very important to make sure that that coverage is included on this part of the policy as well. The typical starting point for liability coverage on a commercial auto policy will almost always be $1 million, and you may need higher limits, again, depending on your operation. And also important to note, if your food truck is a trailer and not a self-powered vehicle, you will need to make sure that that trailer is scheduled out on the policy, and also that the vehicle towing the trailer is on the commercial auto policy as well. Because if you are using a vehicle for business purposes, you do want to make sure that you have a commercial auto policy in place, not a personal one. The next coverage I want to talk about is general liability insurance. This helps protect your business from things like if a customer gets hurt around your truck, such as with a slip and fall accident, or something like they get burned from a piece of food or something like that. And also related to this coverage, it is very common for a lot of event spaces, festivals, or even businesses in general where you might be parking your food truck to have general liability as a requirement in order to do business on their property. And in many cases, it can be common for them to also ask for a certificate of insurance, also commonly referred to as a COI, where they're listed as an additional insured on the policy. So if you're doing events, this can come up quite often. And then another coverage to consider is business personal property coverage. This can help protect the equipment inside your truck, such as with grills, fryers, refrigerators. So if they're damaged, stolen, destroyed in a fire, whatever it may be, replacing that equipment can obviously be expensive. So having this coverage can be important. And then related to this is equipment breakdown coverage, and also food spoilage, food contamination coverage. A lot of times these are optional coverages that can be included in maybe a food truck package endorsement that the insurance company might offer. So this is always worth looking into. Then another coverage to think about is business income or business interruption coverage. So if your truck is out of commission after a claim, after something like an accident or a fire, this coverage can help replace that income that you would have made during that time. And now, if you serve alcohol or partner with any breweries or any other establishment that maybe sells alcohol, you may also need to look into liquor liability insurance. Even if alcohol isn't the main part of your business, it still might be a coverage that you do need to have in place. And then depending on the size of your operation and how your business is set up, you might also need to look into workers' comp coverage. It is required here in the state of Michigan if you do have employees. Overall, with all this, every food truck business and operation is going to be different. So it is very important to make sure that you have the coverages that you need for your specific business. So thank you for watching, and if you are looking for help with your commercial insurance, I would love the opportunity to work with you and see if our team can help. There are a lot of ways to get a hold of me, and they should all be in the description below. Please feel free to text, call, email, fill out a contact form, whatever's easiest. And if you have any other questions about insurance, please feel free to either reach out directly or leave them in the comments below. I would love to help answer those as well. So thank you again.